And just when you thought Sibanda had finally exhausted his supply of courtroom stupidity, he stood up, dusted off the embarrassment, and said, "Relax. I've got one more disaster for you."
It would happen that they would get money as well as weed or dacha.
Do they recover cell phones?
Cell phones?
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
Are you allowed to keep cell phones inside the cells?
Ingabe nivumelekile yini ukuthi ke ama-cellphone nibe nawo ngaphakathi kuma-cell? No, it's not allowed.
Thank you, Mr. Buthelezi. Buthelezi, let us now revisit now in conclusion the evidence of Lieutenant Colonel Buti Omncane Khumalo.
Masesiphothula-ke manje-ke asike sibheke-ke ubufakazi bakhe uLieutenant Colonel Buti Omncane Khumalo.
He testified that he was the investigating officer of Nongoma case 163 of 2018.
Ushilo-ke manje-ke enkantolo ukuthi-ke uyena kwayomseshi noma umphenyi-ke wecala Nongoma 163/10/2018. Yes.
And then he further testified that he is stationed at the KwaZulu-Natal provincial office.
Washo-ke nokuthi-ke usebenzela-ke ihhovisi lesifunda-ke lase-KZN emaphoyiseni. Yes.
He testified that on that Nongoma case 160 of 10/2018, you made a warning statement.
Ubufakazi abethuleke phambi kwayo lenkantolo ushilo ukuthi kulelo cala lelo-ke wena-ke unalokho abakwenza abakubiza ngokuthi phecelezi-ke i-warning statement. Yes.
Do you recall making such a statement?
Ingabe usakhumbula wena usenza i-statement esikanjalo?
Bangoza ukuthi isibhali started.
What I do recall is that I was asked as to where I got the firearm from. I then said it's mine. I got it in Gauteng.
You got it in Gauteng or you bought it in Gauteng? Can you clarify that?
Wasithola eGoli, wasithenga eGoli. I bought it in Gauteng. I never said anything about buying.
Okay. I want to read to you my interaction with Colonel Khumalo, BT Khumalo. It was the proceedings of the 3rd of June 2026 on page 33. I'll start on line number 7. Okay, let's start number 5. Mr. Sibanda, did you personally conduct the taking of a warning statement? And then Khumalo, no, it was not myself who conducted it. It was the people who arrested him on the crime scene.
Lana-ke umshushisi uyabuza ukuthi-ke ubufakazi bange-3 June 2026 uyena-ke wayibuza yena-ke uKolonel Khumalo imibuzo ukuthi ingabe wena yini Colonel Khumalo owathatha i-warning statement kuyena cha kwakungesimina kwakuwabantu abambopha uma ngabe phendula.
Mr. Sibanda, and then after the warning statement was obtained as an investigating officer, did you go through that warning statement? Mr. Khumalo, yes, I did.
Emuva kokuthi-ke i-statement leso-ke sesexwayiso sathathwa-ke kuyena wena-ke nanjengomphenyi wecala ingabe wasibheka wasifunda yini? Yebo ngakwenza lokho.
And then Mr. Sibanda, was there any information that you could investigate as a result of that warning statement?
Waqhubeka umthuthisi embuzayo ngabe kukhona yini-ke lapho-ke information eyayikhona-ke eyangaholela ekuthini-ke wenze uphenyo ngaloko.
Mr. Khumalo, yes, there was.
Waphendula-ke uKhumalo wathi yebo kwakukhona.
This is important, Mr. Buthelezi. Mr. Sibanda asked, do you recall what was the information and the response from Khumalo?
Uthi-ke ulaleleke lokhu kusemqoka kakhulu-ke ingabe uyakhumbula-ke ukuthi-ke lolo lwazi noma leyo information yayithini?
Mr. Khumalo, so on the warning statement, there are two aspects that the accused indicated. One of which is the last one. The last one said, unprepared. I am not prepared to write anything from you, but I am prepared to make a statement before court. That is the first part. Please, I just read one.
Okay, uma waphendula ngalendlela ke ubaba uPhumalo manje kunento ezimbili ke lapho ke umsolwa azisho enye yazo ke ukuthi eyogcina ayisho I am not prepared angimisele ukubhala phansi noma kube khona ke into engiyibhala phansi kuwena kodwa ke ngiyimisele ukuthi ke ngenze istatement phambi kwenkantolo ethi ke baba uPhumalo impendulo leyo ayithola kuwena.
That is the aspect that he indicated according to the warning. He did mention to the arresting officer that his firearm that you found in my position, in position of, I bought it from Gauteng for 1,800.
Siyaqhubeka ke ukuthi ke udaba lolo ke alushilo noma khulumile ke ngalo ngokwayo ke i-warning statement leyo ushilo ukuthi ke iphoyisa lelo elambopha ukuthi isibhamu leso enangithola naso noma enasithola kumina ngasithenga eGoli ngo-1,800.
Is that the information that you provided to the police upon your arrest?
Ingabe ke ngesikhathi sokuboshwa kwakho yinto owayikhuluma emaphoyiseni leyo?
Ayaka 1,800 akwazi ngasho ukuthi nje lokho isibhamu masithole eGoli ngikhuluma ecourt. Ngothi angaze ngiqhubeke ngisho lokho ekubenzisa ngisho ngikhuluma ecourt statements sibengaka.
The issue of the 1,800, I know nothing about it. All I said was that I got the firearm from Gauteng. After having already indicated that I am prepared to speak in court or to say something in court, I don't see myself then going on and saying that.
So are you saying what is contained in this paragraph by Lieutenant Colonel Khumalo is not correct?
Ingabe uthi ke lokhu okubhalwe lapha yana uyena uLieutenant Colonel Khumalo akusilona iqiniso?
Ayaka 1,800 akulona iqiniso.
The issue of the 1,800 is not true.
Okay, according to you, what is correct in this paragraph that I've read to you?
Kuloko engiqeda ukufundela kona ke ngokusho kwakho yikuphi ekuyikona?
Ukuthi ngathi ngikhuluma enkantolo isibhamu masithole eGoli. Ngisho ukuthi kubani ukuthi ngasithenga ngamalini noma ngasithenga ngemali eshona.
That I got it from Gauteng, that I was prepared to speak in court. That I bought it, or I did not buy it, or the name, or the 1,800, those I never said.
Thank you, my lord. No further questions for this witness.
And of course, Sibanda tried one last stunt, dragging Buthelezi into a pointless detour about prisoners having items and contraband, hoping that a simple yes sometimes would magically glue Ntanzi to a cell phone the state claims he kept for months. But that tiny admission didn't save him. It didn't build his fantasy. It didn't support the cooked narrative. Then he lunges into the firearms story, trying to paint Ntanzi as a gun smuggler, only for Buthelezi to shut the whole thing down. He never said he bought a gun for 1,800. He never said Ntanzi sold him anything. His warning statement clearly says he got the firearm from Gauteng. Nothing about Ntanzi. Sibanda just hit a brick wall so hard the courtroom felt the vibration, and that's how he ended his cross-examination. A complete waste of time, a parade of cooked evidence, and a masterclass in how to damage your own case. Up to now, the state has produced zero objective evidence linking the accused to Senzo's murder. Just edited photos, twisted statements, and desperation disguised as prosecution. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. I'm Skybridge. Goodbye.